Good morning, students. So, today we'll start with the sources of internal recruitment and methods of reaching people in the company. So, the first source of internal recruitment is through transfer. So, transfer means shifting a person from present job to other similar jobs. But in this process, the pay of the employee, the rank of the employee, or scale and grade will not change. Simply, he moves from one department to another. So, to take an example, let's say there is a marketing department. So, in that marketing department, again there is a sales department, advertising and promotion department. So, let's say there are more number of sales executives in sales department and there is a vacancy in advertising department. So, if you find someone very creative and innovative in sales team, you can move that person to advertisement department and fill up the vacancy. So, this is one way of filling up the vacancy through internal recruitment. But again, this should happen with mutual agreement of the department managers. So the next one is promotion. So promotion is movement of employee to the higher level position, that is advancement of an employee in their job. So with this increases their responsibility, salary, pay scale, status, everything. Promotion acts as a very good tool in internal recruitment. There are two advantages. One, it increases employees morale since they are going to higher level position, and it helps them harness their true strength and capabilities which they could not do it in their earlier position. So that is one advantage. Other advantage is, since they are committed to the organization after the promotion, their performance increases and wonderful results can be seen. So it is a two-way, it's a mutual benefit. So promotion is also another way of internal recruitment. There are many different ways of reaching out people, and one very basic way is to notify the job posting through circulars. So circulars are used when they have to convey any special message and it is circulated to all the departments. So whenever you have an internal vacancy, it can be sent across through circulars to the departments which you think are relevant to the current job opening. So it is very easy method of conveying information, and you do not have to spend more on anything. It is just one letter which circulates throughout the department. It is time saving because once you send it to department, it will be intimated to everyone at once and it takes very less effort. The next another mode of conveying this information or job posting, we can say, is through intranet advertisement. So what exactly is intranet? Intranet is a company's private internet, okay, or private network. So all people of the company will be connected through this intranet, and intranet is always secured with firewall so that no external person can access the data, because everything here is confidential. So most companies go for this intranet advertisement wherein they will post about the vacant job position available so that all people or employees can see it immediately. And this job posting should have job attributes, the qualification required for the job, the supervisor for whom they will be working under if selected, and the work schedule and pay scale of the vacant job. So all these details should also be posted. So this is ideal, like I said, because it can be seen instantly by the employees and you will get the responses quicker than any other method. Now, coming to the advantages of the internal recruitment sources. Why internal recruitment is preferred over external recruitment? Like we have already discussed, internal methods are time saving because it doesn't take you much time to look for the potent candidates. So it does not take you much time to look for the potent candidates outside the organization. When people are within organization, it's hardly a matter of weeks before they get hired for the new role. No separate induction program is required. This is because the employee is an existing employee. The induction and orientation program has already been done. The only training required or any kind of induction required would be of the new job role. This method increases loyalty, thus reducing labor turnover. Of course, when you are providing ample opportunity for your employees to progress in their career through transfers or promotion, definitely it will boost the morale of the employees, and thus the employees stay back in the organization. This method is least expensive because you're not spending a penny on advertising except for flyers if you're choosing so, or you can even advertise or post the job on intranet of the company. And since you will be recruiting people from within the organization, they will be motivated and their morale will be boosted, and they will always talk good about your company. So what happens when good word of mouth spreads, your company's goodwill also increases. Improves morale and motivation of the employees. Yes, we have discussed that. It provides better career prospects and promoting avenues for the employees who are competent. So if you're giving chances to competent employee, ultimately they will be helping out your organization itself. It is mutually beneficial. And since you know the people in the company very well, so the chances of selecting a better candidate are more through internal recruitment. And also, since you're hiring people and giving them an opportunity to harness their KSAs, that is knowledge, skills and abilities, the probability of better performance is also more, because they are motivated, they are committed, and definitely their productivity and performance will be more. And if you're trying for succession planning, then internal recruitment can act as a device, like a training device as well. If you have zeroed in on any candidate to be the next CEO or next VP, next head of the department, or even just the next manager, okay, so you can train them accordingly before the vacancy arises in the future. So these are all the advantages of your internal recruitment. But also there are certain disadvantages which are associated with internal recruitment. The first disadvantage is this will stop new blood from entering the organization. That means any organization, no matter how good the existing employees are, the more you keep promoting existing employees into higher level position, there will be a stagnation of talent. You will not be able to allow new talent to come into the picture and contribute new ideas. There will be a stagnation, and that is a major drawback of internal recruitment. And sometimes it so happens that the number of vacancies can be more, but the qualified people will be less within the organization. That time also you cannot go for internal recruitment. Let's say there are 3 vacancies and you only have 2 qualified people, so again you will have to go for external recruitment just for one person. Understanding? So this can be a major drawback. Then any post that requires innovation and creative thinking, that time it is not so advisable to hire people from within the organization, because if that was the case, the vacancy would have never arisen in the first place. And if you want creativity and innovation in the organization, it is always advisable to have a diverse workforce in the organization. And always when people come from different organization or different background, they get their ideas, what they have learned from the previous organization, they get their experience with them. So this is why you should always give chance for outsiders. So this is one area where internal recruitment can prove to be disadvantageous to the company. And if you're not giving any opportunity for outside people, and you're always promoting people from the inside for higher level posts, now this can also hamper your organization's growth in long run. So there should be proper internal recruitment policy, or you can say proper recruitment policy, where there is certain percentage reservation for internal candidates and certain percentage reserved for external candidates. And also, no matter how competent people are, it is a very limited pool of competent people which are available in your company. Maybe there are 10 good people, but there are just 10 good people available to you, and you have to select 1 or 2 best among those 10. But if you go for external recruitment, you get hundreds of competent people, so you are losing out on those 100 good people just because you're choosing internal recruitment process. And also there are chances of being biased or partiality here, Managers who favor one or two of their executives may recommend recruiting them as the for the new role. So such biases happen, or such partiality happen. And also the chances of employees being discontent is very high. Why? Because see, there are four people competing for one vacancy. Obviously one person who gets the job will be happy, the other three will be discontent, their morale will go down immediately, because everybody thinks they are good at their work, okay, but only one will get the job, so the other people are not happy, not satisfied. So these people eventually, if no further opportunities are given, they might even quit the organization and go. So these are few disadvantages of internal recruitment sources. It may save your time and cost, but in long run it will not help your organization grow. It is going to stagnate your organization with the like-minded people. And what happens is, when there are people who have been working together for a long time, or they all know each other, how things function, and they're all acquainted or accustomed to certain way of working, and there is no new idea or new way of doing things, no new methodology is applied, that is the end of creativity or innovation. So it just becomes monotonous. So there should always be, shuffling of employees, or getting new blood in the organization. Fresh people should come in with fresh ideas. So that is how a company grows in long run. A company is only as good as its people. So unless you are hiring people from all sort of background with versatile experience, then you will never be able to flourish. So that's it for today. See you tomorrow.